Hey you guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie and I'm a wife and a mom to two little ones. And today we're doing some summer home projects. The first being finally planting our stuff that we're growing this year. This is our very first year growing anything. We created this entire like little garden area with Timo things. I didn't include it in a video, but I did do a short about it. I actually made a huge video with it and then I edited the entire thing and my computer deleted it by mistake and I was just too tired to redo it, so I just never posted it. But this entire thing is basically just edging and then some weed fabric, mulch, the garden beds, the arch trellis, and very, very, very simple. All of it, literally everything except for the mulch is from Temu. And then, of course, the soil that we did. This is our very first year, right? So, what we did was we did some leaves on the bottom, and then we did 2 bags of mulch, 2 bags of soil, and then a bag of compost, right? Which kind of weirds me out that it's, manure. And we bought tomato plants from Home Depot, but for the pepper plants that you will see me put later on, they were very tiny. I don't know why. I was growing them indoors for months and they never got this big. They never got as big as I've seen other peppers get. And my local gardening group said that I wasn't doing anything wrong. Some of them are just small, just plant them and they'll do fine. But I'll show you guys a little update. They, in fact, did not do fine and continue growing when I put them outside. So if you're like an expert gardener, definitely let me know. But I just wanted to share this little update with you guys because I haven't really shown you guys this. Shown you guys all the other outdoor projects, but not this. Hey guys, my AC is on, but it is so hot. I just want to give you guys an update. So my children are playing too. These are the tomato plants now. They are so much taller. One is even growing a flower. So with my peppers, they pretty much stood small and then died. I think they got shocked from the extreme heat, like just putting them like out here, going from inside to like 90-degree weather. But anyways, they all pretty much like died, but they're starting to come back because I started to use this. I don't know if they'll come back enough in time for me to like harvest them, but this really made them all come back. So if you're a gardener, let me know any tips. Yeah, let me know any tips. This is my cilantro right here, but let me know any tips because I really want peppers this year. I planted banana peppers and regular peppers. I also wanted to give you guys an update on these 2 chairs. These are from Suncrete. I didn't speak much about them during like the fire pit makeover, but these are like our favorite chairs, and anytime anybody comes over, this is what they're sitting on. And we have so many other spaces to sit, like our new patio and stuff, but we always choose this area because of those seats. We love them. I just wanted to see if they were like sturdy enough, and they held up really well. And as you can see, we do not have a very leveled surface, so they are kind of on a slant, and they still have been very, very super sturdy. So I will link them down below, but I am in love with them. We spend time out here. This is our fire pit, and I love just swinging on here. I'm also thinking about getting a projector screen for like up here, because these chairs would be so nice to sit on as the projector is playing a movie and stuff. And then the garden is here, and this lights up at night. And this is why I can't have nice things, because you see, he takes out all of the solar lights every single time. But yeah, I will link these. These are like our favorite chairs. It's all wet over here because we just watered the grass and stuff, but these are our favorite chairs. And they're, again, really, really sturdy, and they have a bunch of different designs. So I will link them down below and show you guys a few of their designs now. We spend so much time on these chairs. My daughter she calls it camping, making s'mores out here, and I just love swinging on the chair. It's so peaceful. Suncrete is known for their very, very sturdy hammocks, and I can attest to that. They have great reviews, and they carry their brand on Amazon as well. They have so many different designs, so I will link them down below, as well as a coupon code for you guys. The next project that we're working on is adding a 2-pages shower curtain. So I did this to my downstairs bathroom, if you guys remember, but we recently did a makeover in this bathroom, and I tried to go like budget friendly and get like a really long shower curtain, and I just couldn't find the right height. It was like pooling on the bottom, so then I folded it at the top and it just wasn't working out. So I am an affiliate with Two Pages, and I decided to do this what I did on my downstairs bathroom up here, which is basically you can get they have shower curtain poles that have like two and they're connected, but I just use two separate ones so I can get the tension rod type of ones, because the other ones I think you gotta screw in. But I basically use one tension rod to put the liner, and I usually do it a little lower because I get like a shorter liner, and then the curtain I'll hang up at the top. This is my first time getting a printed curtain from Two Pages, and this is and I'm sorry if I butcher this, Stefana Silber print linen blend curtain. And this is pleated and memory trained, and same as all the other curtains, you just slide the hook in and then you slide these little rings in. Super easy, and I always get a little longer in width so that the pleats are like really noticeable even when it's fully extended. And the way that this turned out, like the print just added so much to this bathroom, so much that I didn't even know it needed, because I had the plain one and I was satisfied with that. But once I put this one up, I really seen the dramatic like change in the bathroom. It just made it feel more like expensive, like it feels like a hotel rich bathroom. I did get this lined as well. You can get it lined or unlined, but I just got lined for extra privacy. And again, you do want to put a liner so that it doesn't get damaged, but I'm in love with it. It looks so nice. And another thing is that our master bedroom is right across. We don't have one in our bathroom. I mean, we don't have a bathroom in our master bedroom, but this is right across from it. And it just goes with the vibes in my bedroom. So when that door is open, it just looks like it all goes together. And now we're adding their bamboo shades to our downstairs bathroom, which a lot of you guys have been bugging me about doing and saying that we should do that. So we finally are doing it. We do have a Two Pages shower curtain, as you can see there, but now we're adding their motorized bamboo shades. And if you watched my kitchen makeover, then you know we added the same one to my kitchen, and these are the same exact color. This is the Lay collection in the color cinnamon. The only difference is the one in our kitchen we didn't get lined because we wanted the sun to come in and stuff, but these we got like very lightly lined, so you can't see like through them, but the light still comes through. So that's a feature that I really like about them, is that you can choose like the percentage of privacy that you want. So I didn't want to block out the light completely, because the white ones that we had did that and it always made the bathroom look dark. But obviously this is a bathroom, so we don't want visibility, but we still want the sun. So I think the privacy shading that I chose was 50%. I have to double check. Okay, yeah, it was 50%, and that provided the perfect privacy but enough light coming in for a bathroom, and it just elevated again the space, along with the shower curtain is Two Pages as well. It's a drape, and it looks so nice from the dining room as well. Now I leave the bathroom door open because it just goes with it. And I love the fact that they're motorized. You do have an option to have them like program it for you, so it came already programmed to which window is what, and I didn't have to do any programming, so that was a plus. I always have a 20% off discount code for you guys down below for Two Pages. Now, as you guys know, we just completed the dining and kitchen room makeover, and the last room on this floor that I want to refresh before fall and Christmas and all that is our living room. So I have been trying to get rid of everything that's causing me a headache, aka white furniture that cannot be washed in the machine, like my couch. And so I did that in my dining, and I did that everywhere else. And now I love these chairs, but I cannot do the white. I've cleaned these chairs too many times. I want really dark brown chairs, but I'm like, this is how they look, right? And they look fine. But I think really dark brown chocolate chairs would look so nice, and I wouldn't have to worry about cleaning them as much, because my children, guys. I was able to survive with my daughter, but with my son is like on a whole different ball game, and I just can't keep up. So I decided, after a lot of research, to try to dye these chairs. And so I chose Rit dye, and I chose the method of spraying and then rubbing it in with a sponge, and I switched methods a couple of times. All that to say, after the first coat, it looked purple to me. I did test it on the bottom and it looked brown. So I used a combination of, first I chose synthetic Rit dye because this is synthetic material. And so you want to do that if you're dyeing synthetic. You don't want to get the regular Rit dye because that's for like natural material and it won't adhere as well. So I did all my research. I'm usually just a get it done type of person. But this time I was like, if I'm going to mess with these chairs that are not cheap, I really have to do my research. And so I did my research, and at first it was like, okay. But then when I was finished with the first coat, they looked purple. And I did a mixture of I did a mixture of gray and brown because I was looking for a more taupey color. This is how it looked after the first coat. But then the second coat, I just did all brown. Like, I didn't add the gray because I was like, okay, what if the blue tones in the gray was making it more purple? So I think I used a different ratio the second time. The first time I only used like half the bottle with a lot of water, and this time I wanted it to be more darker, so I used the whole entire bottle of the brown Rit dye and less water. And for the second look, it really gave me the dark chocolate brown that I wanted. But when you rinse it off, and you have to rinse it off, and when you let it dry, it always dries way less color, way less, how do you say this? I don't know. It just doesn't dry the same way that it looks when it's wet, right? Not as pigmented. And so then I did a third coat, I did a fourth coat, and it's just not the dark chocolate brown that I wanted. And I am not going to give up on these chairs. I'm not. But what I'm showing you guys is, I'm just showing you guys the process on what I've been working on, because the next makeover is our living room. And if you guys watch that makeover, you'll kind of find out if I decided to use these chairs or if I had to, invest or try to work with another brand for more chairs, for different chairs. Because I really, really want dark chocolate brown chairs. I can't keep up with. My couch is washable. And it's white. It's the only white thing that I'm allowing to stay because the entire thing is washable. But I have been through that stage of like wanting everything white, and I'm just not there anymore. So I will kind of show you where I left off at. I'm still working on them. I did more coats after this video, and it is getting darker and darker. But I'll kind of show you guys where I left off. But yeah, that's my whole spiel. Okay, y'all. So this is my third coat. It's like 8 o'clock at night, and every time it dries so much lighter and patchy, and I'm just losing hope. So I'm praying to my Lord Jesus Christ, and just praying that after I don't know how many coats, I don't want to believe that I ruined these chairs. I am actually gonna go ahead and rinse these out. I'm not gonna show it on camera, but you are supposed to, after dyeing, you're supposed to rinse it off, and rinse off all the dye until the water is clear. But I've just been letting each layer soak. So I let the first 2 layers just soak for days and days, and then just like the first layer soaked in and I didn't wash it out, I just put the second layer on top of that. And for the same thing, I put the third layer just on top of the second layer without washing the second layer off. But now for this third layer, I'm going to wash it off because I read that it could become patchy when you leave it too long, like when you leave the dye soaking for too long. So I'm going to try washing out this layer and see where we're standing at, and see if I need more coats. But from the look of it, it's still looking patchy. It's looking way more patchy on camera, I will say, than it is in person. But we're going to wash these out, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like after I wash them out. So I'm washing them right now, and already so much of it came off. I can't even see the true color right now because it's too dark, but I'm so sad.